Hey everybody, it is Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and I'm at work today teaching music lessons, but I have a little bit of time off. So I guess I'm just kind of being a music geek or a band dork or a band nerd or whatever. But I also wanted to make a video and talk about something that happened yesterday and talk about the ATF and actually say something very positive about the ATF. I know in the gun world, we get on the ATF's case a lot. And sometimes I think that we project our anger or our disappointment or frustration at the wrong people. And I'll tell you why. I have only personally had, I think, about 3 interactions with anybody from the ATF. And this was once at a gun show, and then twice when it comes to contacting the NFA branch to deal with some paperwork. And I have to tell you, all 3 times I interacted with, I guess 2 were examiners and 1 was like a field agent, you could tell that these people were super nice and actually liked guns. And I'll tell you what happened yesterday, because I know that when we get frustrated with the ATF, we get mad at the NFA branch for the exorbitant wait times. Like, why does it take a year to process paperwork for a silencer? Why? Anyway, but I don't think it's the examiner's fault. I really do think they're working as hard as they can to get the paperwork out, and they're just following the rules of making sure all the, I's are dotted and T's are crossed and all that kind of stuff. It's the administration. It's the people in the head of the DOJ. But anyway, yesterday I had to contact the ATF. In fact, I have I'll say a contact at the NFA branch, somebody that I've worked with before. I don't think he's a subscriber or anything to my channel or even knows who I am. But in the past, I had a problem, and maybe you guys remember, I submitted an E-Form 1, and I had problems where I guess I had accidentally checked the thing where I said I was adjudicated mentally defective, and that's completely false. But because of the drop-down menu, I selected the wrong thing and didn't catch it, and I needed to cancel that stamp. And I tried contacting them. I called them, blah, blah, blah. And eventually, one of my subscribers said, hey, email this guy at the Department of Justice, and he can help you. And I'm not going to use his name because I think he's an examiner. And but anyway, I emailed him, and he got back to me really fast. He goes, oh, my gosh, I'm so sorry that happened. Let me cancel the stamp for you. He did immediately. I tried to resubmit. There was another error with the e-form system, which is, pretty often. And he canceled that one as well because nothing populated on the form. And then I later got it all fixed. And he was super nice. And he responded within minutes. And there was no issue. There was no, hassle. It was just, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Well, anyway, that was like 5 or 6 months ago. But anyway, I submitted 2 Form 1s recently at the same time on the same day. And one got approved about the time everyone else's were getting approved. I'm a member of all these Facebook groups that deal with the NFA stuff, and I can follow the transfers. And I was like, okay, so mine's coming up. And the day I thought I was going to be approved, I got approved on 1 stamp. I was like, okay, well, the second one's got to be coming soon. I waited, and then 5 days go by. And I'm seeing people that had submitted 6 or 7 days after my stamps getting approved. So I decided to contact this guy. I was like, hey, listen, I know you helped me 6 months ago, and I'm so sorry to bother you, okay? I know you guys are super swamped and super busy with what's going on, and I just want to make sure that I didn't make a mistake or somehow in the processing of it, like I filled out something wrong, I've double-checked the form. I just want to make sure it didn't get lost in the system here. But I contacted him, and about an hour later, he's like, oh my gosh, they looked over, I guess there's some process or whatever they go over, and they overlooked it. They said, oh, I just approved it for you. I'm so sorry for that delay. And then he said something really cool. He goes, go enjoy it this weekend. So he approved my stamp to build the SBR and then tells me to go out and enjoy it this weekend, which kind of tells me he's a gun guy and he understands what he's doing. Even though they're super behind and we get frustrated with them. And I'm hearing stories that there's only like 7 or 8 examiners working right now because of all the different protocols with mandates and shutdowns and all that kind of stuff. And they're way behind. And that's why the times have just skyrocketed on the approvals. And even like dealer-to-dealer Form 3s I'm hearing are coming back at 15 to 30 days. It's crazy. But anyway, he was really nice, and he's an examiner at the NFA branch. And the fact that he even took time to answer my email, because I even sent the email, said, if you don't respond, I completely understand. You guys are just swamped like crazy. I just want to make sure it was nothing on my part. And if I need to, just cancel the stamp again. I'll resubmit if there's any type of an issue. I wasn't asking to get approved. I was just saying, hey, let me know what I did wrong, why this one was approved, and I literally submitted it 5 minutes earlier than this stamp. Just let me know. I'll correct the form, resubmit, wait my time. It's not really a big deal. And he approved it for me immediately. And it was really nice. He went back and, I guess just did the thing as, oh, yeah, and so forth. So that was really nice. And I just kind of want to give a shout out to them because it gives me hope, because I know that sometimes we look at, the DOJ and the ATF as the baddies. And I think for the most part, the people that we have to worry about are the politicians in charge and the people at the top. But I'll tell you, my interactions with the ATF agents or examiners or whatever that I've had have actually been positive. And even the one that I met at the gun show, you could tell that they were gun people, I think they were just there to enforce the laws, or tell people and help people. And I really think that for the most part, the field level agents, they don't care about legal gun owners. They're not like, we got to confiscate guns. I can't wait for that order to come. I really think that most of them are like, well, they sign up to be a law enforcement officer because they really do want to, solve crimes. They're like, oh, there's been a gang shooting in Dallas or whatever. We need to go over there. We need to trace these guns. We need to find out where they're coming from. We need to get them out of the hands of the people that shouldn't have them. I really think that that's what a majority of the field level officers feel and believe. I really believe, and that's just from my personal experience. But anyway, I just want to give them a little shout out. I still think the ATF needs to go away. I still think that the NFA needs to go away, but until we can politically make that happen, we have to, be compliant, follow law, but keep fighting and donating to organizations that will try to get it repealed. But anyway, I just want to make a little story. I'm sure some people in the comment section were going to say, oh my gosh, all ATF is bad. I totally get it. I totally get it. They've done some bad things in the past. And I think a lot of that is just, I said, the higher level people, the managers and the administrators and the political appointees. But so far, my interactions with the people that are just kind of the basic hires, the basic people, they're actually pretty good. So anyway, just want to make a quick video about that. Thought you might find that interesting. So I guess I need to get back to practicing. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. And as always, thanks for watching.